What's up, y'all? It's your boy Jannard and welcome to the channel. And if you're new here, I do all things Sims 4, specifically speed builds, legacy challenges, and let's plays. Now today, I want to do a little something different. I wanted to share my, screen record studio setup. I mean, it's a home office, so I do a lot of my work here. But when it comes to filming YouTube videos, it's a little different. I have to be aware of my background. I try to have a decent background, you know. What I like to do is be able to showcase some of that in my surroundings, because I feel like background, if you're not filming in front of a green screen, then obviously you're gonna wanna clean up and tidy up a bit. And as you can tell, in my office, it's just so tight, it's just hard to really do that. And I also want to throw in a little bit of my personality. Obviously, I play guitar, I'm a huge horror buff, I love Friday the 13th. And then, you know, for the setup, I try to keep it simple because you can use your iPhone, but since I'm a videographer, you know, I have a couple cameras laying around. So when I'm doing my shoots and screen records, I usually try to just, you know, I use my Canon M50, which is really nice. It has a really good autofocus on it, and I just usually, depending on the feel that I want for that video, typically I would use a regular old microphone, plug it right into my M audio interface that plugs right into my computer, because I like the preamp. I like additional preamps that typically a USB mic wouldn't give you. But yeah, there's plenty of USB mics out there that are cheap and affordable that you can get as well. And then in regards to how I record my screen stuff, my Sims content is through OBS. I mean, it's free, it's easy to set up, and if I wanted to also attach my camera, I can attach my camera to the computer. That will also bring it into OBS. I do that from time to time, but I really like the flexibility of being able to control my camera when it comes to scaling and all that stuff. So sometimes, depending on the video, I would just record separately from OBS and then just sync all my audio. I feel like that's easy for me because I'm always syncing audio with video, with multiple video sources. So I just have a thing that I do at the very beginning of each record is I just do a little simple sync clap and go from there. And then when it comes to finding content, I'm always just looking to see what's happening, what's going on. I obviously have my own little thing that I like to do with the build challenges and stuff. And since I'm new to being a YouTuber in the Sims community, obviously paying my dues, and I'm just throwing out some of the searchable stuff like best packs or how to add mods to your game. So I'm just trying to test the waters a little bit, and honestly I'm just having fun. I like being able to record, and sometimes it's hard. I mean, coming up with the content and having a personality while you're recording. Like, I'm literally staring at a computer and a camera for hours. I ain't gonna say hours, but yeah, when I'm doing my let's plays, it can be up to like an hour, hour and a half, and then I'm editing all that stuff and trying to trim all that down. That even takes a lot of time. It depends on the video. It can take anywhere from 2 hours for an edit all the way to 8. The most recent one that I did, which was the stuff packs, ranked from 18 to 1, that took me almost a whole day, and that's like a full day of just editing. And then it took me probably maybe a half a day just to maybe like 2 hours just to record the video portion and then do all the screen records. Because what I like to do is I like to have all my B-roll ready, and what I like to do is I like to have my B-roll ready so that way I can also know exactly what I have when it comes to additional content that I can pretty much pile on top of the video. The talking head is what I like to call it. I mean, I really enjoy just putting out content that I would enjoy watching, and if I have a couple people that'll do it, that's great. But the point in this video was to basically show you, or at least tell you, how simple my setup is. So basically OBS, a microphone plugged straight into the computer, and a Canon M50. Sometimes I might use my Canon EOS R, but that's like my work camera. I shot a lot of the B-roll that you might be seeing in this video with the Canon EOS R just because I have the other camera in the actual sequence of B-roll. So obviously I used another camera, but And I have a lot, I have a box light that I got. It's like super cheap. It was from Newer. You get 2 of them. But yeah, just a simple setup. I don't think you need a lot. I mean, I obviously have a background where I have a lot of additional equipment like wireless lavs, like I have a wireless mic on right now, plugged into a 2-channel Tascam recorder that I take out in the field or record my podcast with. But again, if you have a USB connection on your computer and you want to use like the Blue Yeti or even something cheaper, that'll suffice, and being able to, even if you don't want to use OBS, and you can just record right from like Video Maker or QuickTime or whatever. And so there's so many options that you can use, even with video editing. There's like iMovie, there's Windows, Media Maker. There's a other bunch of good free ones. That DaVinci's good, it's free, and there's a few other ones too. I mean, I use Premiere Pro because it's just editing software that I've been using for almost a decade now. I mean, I've been editing video since 2001, and I have went from Vegas Video to Avid to Final Cut 7 and then Premiere. And since then, since maybe 2012, Premiere has been my main editing software. So once I figure out what I want to record and the content, I edit, upload to YouTube, and that's pretty much has been my setup. And again, I think just keeping it simple. I also have dual monitor screens, so it's really nice for me to be able to look at what OBS is recording, and then also have the machine where either I have the source that I'm actually recording, whether it's the Sims content or it's a website or whatever it is that I need to record. And then when I'm not recording myself onto OBS, I also have the Canon M50 screen flipped over so I can be able to at least see if I'm in focus still. And that's pretty much my setup. And I just wanted to hop on here real quick and let you guys know that being a small YouTuber is going to be challenging, and it's going to be a long journey. And it's true what they say when they say, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And keep in mind too, everybody's YouTube journey is going to be different. Everybody's not going to be the same. And on top of that, everybody's journey has their own purpose, so just because it took someone maybe a year to get, where they want to be, it might take you shorter amount of time or maybe even longer. So my thing is for you is to just embrace your journey, because the journey is where you at right now is part of your journey, and don't miss out on enjoying that journey. Don't miss out on how awesome it is to just have 60 subscribers that literally come in to watch your content. That's what I like. I don't care how many subscribers I got, as long as I have it doesn't even I have maybe 6, maybe 10 people that chime in every once in a while, and that's kind of cool. And it's kind of nice to know wow, I have a couple of people that chime in with their whatever it is that they want to comment about when it comes to the videos. And that's what you should do. You should just appreciate the fact that you have your small community. Because a lot of times when I'm watching other people's videos and they're ranting about the struggles of being a YouTuber, I get it, it sucks. And sometimes it's gonna require a lot of, blood, sweat, and tears to really get up and be successful at it. But at the end of the day, it's just be grateful for the 10 to 60 subscribers you already have. It's almost like you don't appreciate them. So just show gratitude to the people that actually are helping you build your community. And that's the ones that started from day one. And I'm saying this now because I think a lot of people need to hear it. Whether you're trying to be a YouTuber, or you want to do something new, or you want to create a new skill set, or you want to maybe get that raise at a new job, at your current job or whatever. But anyway, I didn't want to veer off and get off topic, but yeah, that's my setup. OBS, Canon M50, regular old AKG mic when I'm at the desk, and a M audio interface that you don't even need because you can plug a mic right into the computer if it's USB powered. And yeah, and that's all you need. If you don't have any of that, I would say use your cell phone and use whatever free software that they have provided for you out there in the interwebs. So with that being said, you know what I always say. Till next time, see you when I see you. Peace!